So from bone-chilling temperatures to balmy days. And it's March 9th, and it's about 70 degrees or so. I think it's supposed to go up to 80 today. I'm in the greenhouse, and it feels like it's about 90 in here. It's hot. Said I'm going to plant peppers today. They're the emerald green giant variety. I have some seed left over last year from MI Gardener, so I'm going to plant some of them. But I also saved seed from some of the peppers that I grew last year. I'm going to try and plant them too. I only went about 10 plants this year. Last year I planted 16 of them. They did pretty good. I think I had like 100% germination. I'm not sure if I did the pepper seeds right. I think they're supposed to be really ripe, the peppers, when you harvest the seed. I'm not sure how far along they were. As I said, I'm going to plant both. So I'll have some of the old, some of the new, and I'll plant about 6 of each. So I'll give me about a dozen plants if they all sprout. As I said, I'm shooting for about 10 though this year, 10 plants. Just don't need that many. So with the peppers, I'm actually going to use the seed snail method to start the seeds. So let's get right into it. So as you might recall from last year when I started the seed snail method, I really liked it. Really compact, keeping the amount of space used to a very small footprint. This is just a feed bag. This is a fertilizer bag actually. And just using that way it's not going to rot and all that. It'll hold up and you can use them year after year. So I've got some potting mix that I made up, and I'll lay that out here, roll it up, plant the seeds in top. So now that we've got the soil in, we're just going to take our end and start rolling it up. Just like this. Doesn't really matter if the soil falls out a little bit. As a matter of fact, on the bottom, when it starts to rise up over the top, if ever, I just knock it off. Of course, you want that fairly level. You got it like this. Take a piece of tape and seal it. Then you can just pack down your soil in here just so that it's firm. And this should be plenty of room for the 10 seeds, 12 seeds that I'm going to start. As I said, I'm going to do about 6 seeds from the Emerald Giant Bell from MI Gardener, and just starting in the middle. Just plant one every so often. One thing I learned last year was don't pack the seeds together, because those roots can really get tangled. So spreading them out is a good idea. Okay, so that's 6 seeds. So I saved a bunch of seeds, same variety, just from last year. And I'll plant 6 here as well. I can get it off my finger. Okay, we got a dozen seeds, and now I'm just going to sprinkle a little soil on top. Firm it up so there's good contact with the seeds. Now a lot of people water from the bottom. I prefer watering from the top, so I don't have time to wait for the water to soak up. Based on today's weather, I could just leave this out here in the greenhouse. Because I'm not certain how cold it's going to get, I'm going to move these indoors. So I'm just going to get a little flower pot, and you can stick them in there. Now, if I want to water them in the future, I can just pour some water right in here and let it soak up from the bottom. Using the seed snail, there it is. And we've got our peppers planted. As I said, behind on everything this year in growing. We will catch up soon enough. I know I've got a few more plants to plant within the next few weeks. Onions have sprouted. They actually sprouted within 6 days. I was surprised. They could take a while sometimes, but a lot of them started within 6 days, and within 10 days, they were all sprouted. Not 100% germination, but sufficient for the amount that I wanted. I peeked in on my potatoes. They're not ready to come out just yet, even though it's been over a week now since they were put into the damp peat moss for the speed chit method. But they do have some decent chits on them now that are starting to pop up. I'm just waiting for some roots to come out. So I'll check on them again in a couple of days, see how they're doing, and then we'll look into putting them into solo cups at that time to get a plant growing before I plant them out in the garden. Of course, I am limited. I have to wait till about the end of the month, I think the first week of April even, to get them down into the community garden. So I'm not too concerned about them taking a little time right now in growing their chits and roots. So that's fine with me. The sweet potatoes, haven't seen any sprouts coming up yet, but they take a little time. It could be like 4 weeks before I start really seeing anything. So I'm not even really thinking about them. I keep the soil moist in both of them. I haven't had to really do anything with the potatoes because they're in sealed bags. Keeps the moisture in there, kind of like a little greenhouse. So everything's coming along as it should. Okay, it's so hot in the greenhouse, my phone shut off. I have no idea where I was, but I think I was just finishing up on the onions, how they were coming along, the potatoes, sweet potatoes, so everything's coming along. Garlic is now actually sprouting really well. It looks like it's off to a strong start, and it looks like we did have 100% germination with the garlic, so that's good. So as I said, we're off to a good start. A slow start, but a good start. But if you want to see what we're doing in the garden last week, check out this video right here, and then subscribe and hit that notification bell, and that way you'll be able to follow along on the progress on all of our vegetables as we try to grow a supermarket in our own backyard. Okay, thanks for watching.